Hi guys, today we are going to create this look which focused on color. I couldn't wait to try this periwinkle shade on her. I think it turned out really well, so just keep watching to see how I created the look. But first, can we just talk about the natural beauty of Sydney? No makeup, and she is flawless. So pretty. Okay, now we can get into the look. Alright, we're just going to go in with a serum first. This is Becca's Skin Love, and it just adds a most beautiful glow to the skin, which is perfect to prep for foundation. Then using my Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm just to moisturize the lips. Now placing my Wander Beauty eye mask underneath the eyes just to really prep and hydrate the under eye to prepare for makeup. But first, we're going to go in and do the brows. I like to shape the brows first to really get them nice and full and chiseled, and then go in with shadows because it kind of gives me a shape to know where I want to place the shadows on the eye. But it's all preference. There's no right or wrong way. I just like doing it this way. Now I'm going in with a concealer and a flat brush and just lining the bottom of the brow to really clean that up and chisel that out. And then I'll take the rest of that concealer and go over the top of the brow as well as cover the rest of the lid to prep for eyeshadow. Then taking a powder, really any powder that you have, just a light layer to go over that concealer on the eye to prep for shadows. For shadow, I'm first using this Laura Mercier Loose Pearls Pigment in Sapphire Pearl. It's just this prettiest periwinkle. I was super excited to use on her. So just applying that to the outer corner and inner corner. Then taking this transition matte shade from the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette with a pointed brush and just going over the edges of that shadow to really blend that out. Now picking up this more red matte shade from the same palette and blending out the edges some more just to complement that blue shade. And then you'll see me keep going back in with just a clean fluffy brush to make sure the edges are nice and blended. And then going in with the same red matte shade and pulling that underneath the eye as well. And then also buffing that periwinkle shade underneath the eye. Taking this shimmer shade from the same palette, it's more of a burnt orange shimmer. I'm applying with the brush first, but then I'll go in with my fingers and it just packs a punch and just gives a really beautiful shimmer. And I'm just going into the middle of the eye, just keeping that color central. So now I'm taking the mask off because we're ready to do the rest of the face, and then taking a makeup wipe and cleaning any fallout that we have on the face. And then a little tip, just take a Q-tip and put it under the makeup wipe to get more precise around the eyes if you would like to shape it. For foundation, today we're using a little bit of Makeup Forever HD as well as Too Faced Born This Way, mixing them together and just brushing that on the face and blending it out and building until I like the finish and the coverage. Now I'm going in with a little cream contour, just shading just to place right under her cheekbones. This is Kat Von D, shade and Illuminate. I'm just really just pushing them right under the cheekbones and then going in with my RCMA palette to bring more warmth to the skin as well. To conceal and brighten, we're using the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer in shade Medium Dark. Then I'll use a beauty blender first to blend, and then when I get closer to the eyes, I'll use a fluffy brush to really shape the shadow and create a more blown out effect instead of a sharp effect. So a brush really helps to blend that out closer to the eye. Then taking the rest of that concealer and just highlighting the rest of the face, the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, her chin, right above the lip, and then blending that out. To set, we're using this Nye Banana Powder and just placing that underneath the eyes, center of the face, just a light dusting, nothing too crazy, just to make sure there's no creasing. For bronzer, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills in shade Mahogany to really just add a little bit more dimension and warmth to the skin. For blush, we're using MAC Breath of Plum to just apply that up the cheekbones and really create that beautiful flush. And then using one of my favorite techniques I learned from Patrick Ta is taking the blush we used on the cheeks and pulling that into the crease of the eye to really just bring everything together. Then taking a Milani Baked Blush to pop over the blush we did before, just to create more of a sheen to the cheeks. I love placing more shimmery blushes on the cheeks. I think it has just the prettiest effect, and I think it ties together really nicely with the other shade. I applied mascara and just a few individuals because I really wanted to do a light lash to focus on the colors of the shadow. For glow, I'm going in with a Danessa Myricks pigment, loose pigment. It's her Enlight shades, and this is called Gocha Glow, which is a very goldy tone, and just applying that everywhere I want highlighted. And I will also pop that on the inner corners of the eye. For the lips, I just wanted to do a pretty sheer lip. I didn't want much color, so this is just the Becca Cosmetics Glow Gloss in Champagne Cream. Here I'm just popping a nude pencil on the waterline to really brighten the eyes. And then just going back to the eyes for final touches just to make sure everything is perfect. And that is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and liked the look. I had so much fun creating it with Sydney. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.